Hello. I want you to know that the God of the universe loves you and that he wants to set you free. And I believe deep at the core of your being, you want to be set free. You want to be set free from anxiety and worry. Maybe you want to be set free from other people's expectations so you don't feel that pressure to continue to perform and pretend. Maybe you want to be set free from your past mistakes and failures. Maybe you even want to be set free from religious rules and regulations. And so the question becomes, well, how are you going to be set free? And the first thing you need to do is quite simple. You just have to admit that you're not free, that you are pursuing something in this life thinking that it'll bring ultimate joy or meaning or satisfaction or an identity. And the Bible tells us that anytime we pursue something more than God, even good things like a career or family or marriage or being a good parent or getting good grades, whatever it is, when we pursue those things more than God, that's sin. And the Bible tells us that we become slaves to sin, that we get stuck, that we get trapped. And this leads to death. And the only way that a slave is actually going to be set free is if a ransom is paid. And so the second thing we need to do is actually believe and trust that Jesus Christ has paid the ransom so that you might be liberated, that you might be set free. In fact, Jesus says in Mark chapter 10, verse 45, "For the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." This means that Jesus didn't come with his own agenda. He came actually to serve you. That Jesus lived a life of 100% devotion to God, and then he was literally stripped of all of his freedom, and he was nailed to a Roman cross to die the death that you deserve. And he did this so that you might actually be liberated. He did this to pay the ransom. And so if you hear that and you're like, I want that, I want to experience that freedom, it's as simple as responding to God. That I would encourage you not to put it off, but to respond right now. And one of the best ways to do that is through prayer. You can simply go to God and pray and admit that you've been pursuing a life on your own, a life apart from God. Confess that to him. Tell him you're sorry for that. And then believe and trust that Jesus has died this death to pay for your sin, and that Jesus died to be the ransom. And say, I trust in that and I want to follow you. And if you have prayed that prayer, maybe you have questions and concerns you're still wrestling with, we want to encourage you that there's space here in a confidential way. You can respond, you can let us know what your questions are so people can follow up with you, that you're not meant to do this in isolation. People want to come alongside and help. And so may you come to know and experience the liberating grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. Peace be with you.